Welcome to this rare opportunity for a second chance pick a card reading. Now, we have literally just had a full moon in Sagittarius. It wasn't just a full moon, it was a blue moon. And it wasn't just a full blue moon, it was a micro moon as well. And that's not going to happen for another couple of decades. So let's get your cards. Pile 1, you have talent. Now Sagittarius wants us to expand. It wants freedom. Yes, there you go. What are the chances of that, hey? Let's get a card for pile 3. Manifestation. That's kind of blown me away. So, pile 1, you have talent. Pile 2, you have freedom. Pile 3, you have manifestation. This second full moon in May is giving us a golden opportunity to make sure that we haven't held on to any limiting beliefs that could be blocking us or stopping us from moving forward to achieving our manifestations. As always, I'll leave the camera running for a short while. When you've chosen your cards, I'll see you in your readings. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Now you've got the talent card. And this card suggests that you have some specific skills that maybe you don't feel fully confident about or you're not using. And this card wants you to do just that. Okay, you also have Nyx. And Nyx is a card of embracing the mystery. It's a card of intuition, so don't be fearful if you haven't got all the information at the moment or things aren't particularly clear. But do develop your intuition. Now, you also have Virgo, digest. And I do wonder if you're quite critical of yourself. Because this Virgo card is asking you to see the whole in everything. Don't pull things apart. See the beauty as a whole with your body, your mind and your heart. Now, you've also got communication is key and it's good to talk. But I think here as well with this new moon in Gemini, you are being asked to be quite intentional with what you say. And I feel as well, you know, next to this Virgo card, I feel you've got to watch the way that you talk to yourself as well. Okay, you've got Fehu. Fehu is a beautiful rune. It promises good luck, fortune, abundance, wealth, which is making me feel like your talent is potentially something you could make money out of. So let's get some tarot. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, right, I need to move these over. Now, I really do think that this is something that you potentially can make money out of, or you might even be making money or be putting it out there to make money. But what I do think is this has amazing potential for long-term security. And I've just realised you can't see that at all. So let me just move these right over. Okay, that's just about in. And yeah, this Eight of Pentacles, this is you working tirelessly to perfect this talent, this skill, this ability that you have, and you must keep doing that. That's what this talent card says. In fact, it says practice makes perfect, and that's exactly the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Please do not doubt yourself. Now, you have the Ace of Swords. Under communication is key, and the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. It's actually a card of breakthrough as well. So I feel if your talent involves communication in any way, and for some reason, you know, you have doubted that, I think you're going to have a bit of a major breakthrough. Now, it could be over the next month, but it could pan out all the way through to the Sagittarius new moon in December. And, you know, with the Five of Swords coming under Fehu, I feel you really doubt that you will ever monetize or be able to make a living from this talent. It's like an inner conflict here. This is what I've already said. There's doubt, and you're criticizing your own abilities here. It's like you're pulling it apart. Now, the Queen of Pentacles attracts money. And again, this is another indication that this will be a success if you keep working at it. And the Queen of Pentacles attracts abundance. Another indication that this will be successful. But you have to take good care of yourself. You need to treat yourself like you would treat a loved one. Don't criticize. And I think that's what you need to let go of. This fear of the unknown, because you haven't got all the answers, although you will do soon. And stop doubting your talent and stop criticizing yourself. Okay, so we are going to clarify these cards now. Let's get a card for the Five of Swords, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's the waiting game there, and that's probably another reason that the doubters coming in. You've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is about keeping things balanced. You know, don't wear yourself out. Take your time with this. I think there is an energy of being in the flow with this Nyx card. And I think, again, maybe that's the breakthrough. Maybe you realise that if you don't push yourself so hard, you can actually do a better job. Right. So for the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Hangman. Now, I do think, again, it's like you feel stuck. You know, the Seven of Pentacles and the Hangman, they are both cards of not moving forward. But I also feel you're being told you need to get a new perspective on this. You've got to give yourself a break. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Now, this very well. Now, the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, but I kind of feel if you have a job that isn't, you know, aligned to you, this could very well be your goal. This is what you want to achieve. This is why you're working so hard on this other skill, this other talent that you have. It could be your exit plan. Okay, let's just get a card for the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. So I think it's like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of self-care, and you are clearly burning the candle at both ends. The Nine of Wands is a card of exhaustion. Now, it's also a card of almost having reached your goal. And I do feel this Ace of Swords is coming in, and it is going to give you the answers. Communication is key. That's about you soon to receive the answers that you require. But you do need to give yourself a break. And look, Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's exactly what you need to do. You need to rest, because there's definitely something here about you going with the flow. This is not something you can force, and I think you've been doing that because you so want it. But all you are going to do is exhaust yourself, and when you're exhausted, you become tired, and when you're tired, you become negative, and you feel like giving up. It's one of those things, it feels slow and steady wins the race. And I truly feel, pile one, that in order for you to expand, you need to slow down and go with the flow. And this full moon in Sagittarius is giving you the opportunity to actually see that. Pile one, I do hope the reading has resonated. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, all of those wonderful things that help the channel grow. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Pile two, you chose the Freedom card. Yeah, and that really wanted to come out. And like I said, Sagittarius wants us to expand. It wants to be free. And, you know, what's stopping you from being free? What do you want to be free from? So we have adventure. Oh my goodness me. This is so Sagittarian. And this card in particular, it represents there being an adventure up ahead. And it can also mean that you are kind of a bit fearful to go towards it. So are you keeping yourself trapped? Is it a confidence thing or something you're worried about? Let's have a look. We've got Jupiter, abundance. I mean, talk about expansion. I mean, this is everything Sagittarius here. Now, is there something that you really want to go towards, and for one reason or another you don't think you can? Because there is something coming up in your life that is going to just be amazing. It's going to change everything. And I think if you don't do it, you will miss out. Let's put it that way. Are you bored in your life? What have we got here? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. And I just wonder if there's some negativity here. Because actually, all of these cards are amazing. They've got such promise of excitement, expansion, adventure, freedom. But for some reason, there's a bit of negativity. But all is not lost with this adjustments are required card. Right, let's get you a rune. And you have Wunjo. And this is a rune of joy and pleasure. and happiness. So, I mean, is there something that you don't want to leave behind? Is there some sadness connected to something? You know, because adjustments are required, but everything else is absolutely amazing. Let's get you some cards. Let's see if we can get some more information. Can we have a card for Wunjo, please? Thank you. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay. A card for the 3rd quarter moon. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so I think whatever needed adjusting will get adjusted. Okay, for Jupiter, we have the Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness me, pile 2. There is something spectacular up ahead for you. Right, a card for adventure. You have the Knight of Swords, very fast energy. And then for freedom, we have Justice. And on the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Wands. Wow. Let's get that over a bit more. Hopefully that's okay now. Yeah. There certainly is some kind of venture, adventure. I mean, some of you could be going on a literal journey, you know, traveling somewhere. Again, very Sagittarian energy. There could be, I don't know, some kind of legal hiccup here. That could be what the adjustment is. But you've got this 7 of Wands, and this is you standing up for yourself. This is you believing in what you want to do. And there could be some people around you that they don't quite agree that this is the best thing for you to do. Maybe it doesn't suit them. You know, it's something like that. But once these adjustments are made, you have a victory here. You have success. I mean, this is something that you really should take action towards. I just feel you feel bored or stuck where you are, and something is being offered to you that gives you passion back. It gives you a new opportunity, a new beginning. It's pretty amazing, and you know, you want to go for it. It feels very aligned with what you want to do. I think this Sagittarius full moon is about you honouring yourself and what you want. And if there is or are other people involved, I think a win-win outcome can be achieved. You know, this can be done fairly, because this just looks too good to miss. Right, let's get you a card then for the 7 of Wands. You have Justice. Yes. This is you getting what's rightfully yours. This is you speaking your truth, telling people what you want. And again, if this is of any legal affair, you need to make sure that you get what's rightfully yours. All right, let's get a card then for the 6 of Wands. And you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords speaks up. He is powerful, highly intelligent, experienced, and he can represent a lawyer. Okay. I think this King of Swords is is you standing in your power, or it's somebody that's going to help you achieve what's rightfully yours. All right, let's get a card then for the Ace of Wands. And you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of harmony and balance, and I just feel there's something here about a fair share, and I think it works both ways, that you receive what's rightfully yours, and so do other people or somebody else that this is connected to, because there seems to be a very strong element of fairness here. It seems to be very, very important for everybody. Okay. You know, some of you could be moving. Potentially this could be moving for a new job or a new job. But there's definitely, because this can also be a contract. And that could be what the legalities are as well. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. And this is the negativity that I spoke about with the adjustments are required. Now, this situation that you're moving towards, or you want to move towards, has so many fantastic and exciting things to look forward to, but it is causing you some stress, and you may be fearing the fear, or it could be fear of the unknown, but it could also be moving very quickly that it's hard to stay on top of. I think this full moon is asking you to not be fearful. Let go of this fear, because quite often with the Nine of Swords, the fear can be more in your mind than realistically in your environment. You can make yourself more anxious and stressed than you need to. But this Knight of Swords as well, with so much going on and things changing so quickly, of course that can bring stress with it as well. So you've got to just watch out for that. Okay, let's get you a card then, pile 2, for the Justice card. There it is. You have the Five of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. This isn't necessarily what the reading is about, but as an example, it feels like somebody who could be getting divorced or splitting up with somebody, and they're needing to share out, the finances. And of course there is some regret and looking back to the past and dwelling on things. I mean, it could be moving from an area that you've always lived in, or it could be leaving a job that you've done for 20 years. This adventure, this freedom is something you desperately want, but there are things that you are clinging onto. There is some sadness connected to probably what you have to leave behind. There's some stress because things are clearly moving very quickly. And the Queen of Pentacles is a wonderful reminder to really take care of your health, to look after yourself, to put yourself first, a bit like what this Seven of Wands is asking you to do. So there's an element here of what you want to go towards being really necessary for your own well-being, but it does come with some sadness. But I feel that this full moon is giving you the opportunity now to really go for what you want, and anybody or anything that is getting in the way, there is a fair and balanced and equal solution for everyone. Pile 2. I really hope the reading has resonated. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all those wonderful things that help the channel grow. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Pile 3. You chose manifestation. So it looks as if you are going to have another opportunity to remove any blocks or limiting beliefs to manifest something you truly desire. You have find balance. This is about removing negativity, balancing out your emotions. Right, you also have 12th house introspection. I think you're being asked to face your fears with this 12th house card. I mean, this potentially could be what has blocked you in the past. You also have hold your vision. Yes, this is definitely something you need to keep working towards, keep manifesting. And you have Tiwaz, and this is victory through courage. I kind of feel as well that some of you might be feeling a bit stuck. You know, this may not have moved forward as you had hoped, but I'm really sensing that you really need to face your fears, go within and work through really what you're fearful of, because that's what's keeping you stuck. Okay, it has so much promise here. I mean, you've got the manifestation card. Right, pile 3. Let's get you some tarot. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Wands. Wow. This is asking you to take action. Okay, let's get you a card for hold your vision. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a card of not feeling like you're being seen, feeling left out in the cold. And that's probably why you've been feeling stuck, or because you've been stuck. Okay, let's get a card for the 12th house. You have the 2 of Swords. I mean, this is not making a decision, refusing to look at something, not moving forward to where you want to be. And then a card for find balance. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So I think this manifestation is connected to your family, your long-term security, your legacy. I mean, this is a big manifestation. And for manifestation, you have the moon. And look at that big, massive moon there. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Wands. Okay. Let's just straighten that up. I'm wondering if you overanalyze things. But what I am seeing is you are approaching a very potent, creative time. And, you know, I was looking at this and I was thinking, wow, yeah, it's like divine timing. You're being asked to manifest with this moon. And this analysing, I think it's kind of making you fearful. Do you know, some of you, I wonder, if what you're wanting to manifest, your vision, I wonder if you've tried to do it before, and it didn't work out, and that's why you've got the Five of Pentacles. And I think you need to make a decision. It's like you've got a choice here. It's like there's two possibilities, two options. You either go for this or you don't. But I actually feel you're being told that now it's like the universe favours this new direction, this opportunity, this manifestation. And we've got a moon here in this card as well. And there really is a sense that you might have to follow this path, this vision, without having all the answers. This really feels like you need to face that fear. Don't overanalyze it, just go for it. I just feel this Ace of Wands is telling you to take action. Calm your nerves, calm your fears, calm your emotions. Even if you do meditation in order to do that. And there's a real strong sense that you just need to trust your intuition. Because I just feel if you don't go for this, you will regret it. And potentially accept that there will be challenges, there will be obstacles, there may even be competition with what you're trying to manifest. But this is something you have to accept because you're being told to take action. Hold your vision. Keep going. Right, pile 3. Let's get you some more tarot. Let's get a card for the Ace of Wands. And you have the Four of Swords. I think, again, this is asking you to reflect on what it is you're actually fearful of. You know, again, this 12th house and the Four of Swords, they're both cards of reflection and meditation, going within. Okay, let's get a card then for the Five of Pentacles. And you have the Eight of Wands. Oh my goodness. So you've now gone from feeling left out, not being seen, to this magnificent Eight of Wands energy, which is momentum. It's things moving forward really quickly. You know what this says to me, that if this is a second time of you trying to achieve this, I think this is going to go much quicker than you previously thought. Okay, let's get a card for the Two of Swords. And you have the Six of Wands. Wow. Once you go for this pile 3, you have success and victory. This really is divine timing. Okay, let's get you a card for the Ten of Pentacles. There it is. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. What I'm sort of sensing here, the Knight of Pentacles is this slow, steady, but sure movement forward. It guarantees success. It's dotting the I's, crossing the T's, but it's real progress, and eventually it gets you to the 10 of Pentacles. Solid, secure promise of achievement. Now, I wonder if this fast-moving energy of the Eight of Wands is the beginning, an initial boost in momentum forward, because even when things pick up and they're really quick, you are still being told to keep things in balance. Don't try and rush this. Okay, let's get you one last card for the moon, and you have the Six of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. Now, I really like this because the Queen of Cups is intuitive. She follows her heart. She's in tune with her emotions. I feel like you need to keep your emotions balanced, and you need to be in the flow here. Another reason why you shouldn't rush this. I think this is also about you really enjoying it. Don't turn this manifestation, this vision of yours, don't turn it into hard work, into a slog. This is something you're supposed to feel and enjoy. And of course, you've got the Six of Pentacles as well. That's another card of harmony and balance. And it's another card of reward. I do wonder if you will reach a particular milestone with this. I mean, some of you, it could be in between this full moon and the next, but for the most part, this could be over the next 6 months, by the time we reach the new moon in Sagittarius in December. Because I feel like you're going to get something back for what you've put in here with this Six of Pentacles. Pile 3. I think this blue moon is giving you the opportunity to face your fears, calm your emotions, remain balanced, and go for your manifestation, for your vision. You are definitely being told to take action. Now is the time. Pile 3. I really hope the reading has resonated. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all those wonderful things that help the channel grow. Take care, and I'll see you soon.